actually leave it on. It'd be,
Oh, just,
they're not gonna fit over the.
Oh yeah, that's that. I didn't think about
Yeah,
that.
it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, this whole prop thing.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, da 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 da. I don't know. Maybe, no, yeah, it doesn't really work. Huh? Maybe if I go like this. This is just gonna be bad. It's either gonna be bad audio or my stupid. No, this fuck. I did not plan this.
It's
well.
all right. Now you have props for other things.
I got props for next time.
That's
Absolutely, right. Yes.
For
my
the ball of orgy decadence.
The ball of orgy decadence, presented by FetLife. It'll be good times. RSVP along with 8,500 other people.
Yes.
That'll be and a lot of
your test results.
And your test results, absolutely, and your COVID test and everything else. Yeah, so we're gonna have fun. Everybody, welcome to the podcast. We're doing something fun today. A guy who's one of my mischief buddies, could we say?
Of course, yes.
But yes, my game show co-star.
Yes, that's right.
We got to learn about cats.
Yes.
Yes.
Came up with the boy band, the Meow Men.
The Meow Men. Jeez, funny. Everybody, got my esteemed guest and neighbor, John Boyd, with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, dude, you are like one of my favorite mischievous people. I'm so happy you're in the neighborhood. Our last hang was miserable. I remember that. That was my fault. Because
only half of it.
Well, no, I mean, the football game and the beer and the food was fine. The company that I keep was the problem. and then almost everything. Almost all of our hangs have been revolved around sports in some aspect.
Well, I mean, it's because we're red-blooded Americans.
Yes.
Why else are you hanging out with people?
We're the two last straight men in this neighborhood.
Right.
Just like, we want to see guys hit each other and we'll get a running start. And
since I love SEC.
SEC football, that's how we do. Yes, everybody, yes. Dude, that's going to be like horrible audio. People are going to be, I know. I'm like yelling into the fucking microphone like a jackass. And I'm swearing a lot today. I'm coming over something. I brought John in. He's one of my mischief buddies. He's one of my fun buddies. He's one of my sports buddies. I think I want to go to the SC spring game this year.
They're not having one.
They're not?
No.
Oh shit. A lot of schools aren't doing that.
Yeah, well, even though
it's like
the spring portal's been shut down, they still don't want to do it. They don't want to risk injuries now. I mean, it's sad.
Oh, well, I guess it's money now too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like if you had like Caleb Williams there and he tears an ACL over a spring game, you would look like an idiot.
Right.
Yeah. So I didn't even think about that. I think they're going to do it in Oklahoma State because we got they need to because they brought in a whole new team, a whole new roster.
It's a good money raiser when you need money.
Yeah, was it free when we went?
Oh yeah. I mean, they're always free. I'm saying it's a money raiser for like when you bring donors out.
Yeah,
they'll,
and
shake the hand. Look at that team. Hey, cost $1 million.
Hey, we could really use your name on this concession stand over here, Bob Johnson or whatever. Right. Yeah. No, no, you're one of my college football buddies. You understand actually the business side of it a little bit, but you're also the movie man too. You should teach a class on how to maximize an AMC subscription. You know how to get like the absolute best bang for your buck. I think I think you can go back to like 2023, and that was like the last time you saw less than 5 movies in a week, right?
Yeah, probably somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I guess in all seriousness, I usually average between 70 to 90 a year.
Jesus Christ.
That's just in AMC's. It's not counting going to like the New Beverly, the reprisals like the Egyptian or things
Los
like
Feliz
that.
3 or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'll probably see you all over 100 movies a year.
Dude, you should be like an online movie critic. You do understand that.
I do. It's it's fine. It's all right.
I mean, you're in a thing now, but you could at least manipulate people and stuff like that. It'd be fun. I think that's what most of those critics do anyway.
Well, I'm making a little money on the side, right? Exactly. Pay me for the review.
Exactly. Oh, dude, when I did an independent movie, because I made a movie that it was the writer's first movie, director's first movie. None of the actors were. Or anything you'd seen before, and it was so like I did wind up having to pay for reviews, but it was like $25, so I didn't feel like I wasn't paying like $100 or something like that. But it was. I understand it's like people's time, so. I never really had a problem with that at that level, and also it's not like I was getting like the top of the line for stuff. But this is going to be a movie episode, guys. Yes. Dude, you even used to kill it even further when we had the closer AMC.
I mean, it was about the same.
Really?
I make the effort to go to City Walk.
Yeah. Well, because we could just hoof it. We used to just
hoof it to the AMC. Actually, I did last night. I went to go see a movie at. It's actually nominated for Best International Feature called Surat.
Surat.
So I went and saw that at the Landmark. So I hoofed it last night. It was a long time since I hoofed it there.
Yeah, I know. We used to do that. And and you would get on to me because you would have it like timed down to the 8th.
We don't leave right now
to the 18th of a second, and it was like I was like, John, we're gonna. He was like, I told you we're gonna leave on this side of the street, not on that side of the street. And I was like, okay, John. Anyway, no, man. You've seen everything this year.
Almost everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, enough.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen all the Best Picture noms for sure. I've seen everybody who's nominated, I think, in all the actor categories, too.
I mean, to me, like, I saw a couple of really good movies last year, and I was kind of bummed that they weren't even, like, Eddington was one I thought was going to get it.
Okay.
It wasn't really good, like Oscar bait or anything like that, but it was like a movie I truly enjoyed. It was complete. I just felt like people didn't know what to make of it.
Right.
That was one of my favorite movies that I saw that wasn't nominated for. I don't think it was nominated for anything. The other one I really liked, it just wasn't an Oscar type movie. Was Caught Stealing.
Oh, the Aronofsky film.
Yeah,
I liked that a lot.
I loved it.
It was dumped in August. It's like at the end of the summer. I forget who made it. Was it Searchlight? Maybe whatever. Like they just dumped it, and they didn't really have any push behind it. And this is after he came off of The Whale.
Yeah, and Austin Butler is your leading guy too, and you had a star-studded cast with I can't remember everybody, but you remember.
Yeah.
But it was also like I remember I saw the trailer for it, and I go, looks all right, and then I saw the movie, and it was amazing.
Yeah. Well, the trailer makes it seem like it's like a Coen Brothers caper film.
Yeah, it was
so mismarketed.
It was about stealing. They made they went emphasis on the stealing, but it was like a play on the being a baseball player.
Is in no way like comedic.
Yeah.
It's
an action packed.
It's an action packed like this guy running for his life.
Yeah.
And he gets the crap beat out of him all the time. I mean, it's harrowing.
It was a funny period piece too. I mean, it was. I guess not really. It was just some cute, funny lines in there.
It had its moments. Don't get me wrong, like humor, as any I think film should. I mean, fortunately, Schindler's List wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be, but
They asked you to leave the theater,
right, bro? Well, I was 13. Look at me then. I'm from the South. They were like, "Well, you're too much of the stereotype. Please leave."
Tennessee, they were just like, "This is a comedy. They all get on this train. They don't ever come back." No, sorry. I'm from Oklahoma. I can talk shit. We're not much. Tennessee people look down on us. I'm fair with that.
I think so. Yeah.
Did you have any movies that were on your list of last year, 2025, that weren't nominated, or because like those were just the ones off the top of my head that were just.
Let me think of what I liked a lot. There was a movie with Emma Thompson called Winter Light.
Yeah,
and it was about this grieving woman in her 60s. Who's going to go spread her husband's ashes at the lake where they like to fish.
Yes.
Then she runs into this girl who's in distress. And then she gets wrapped up into why why these people are coming after her. It has Judy Greer. Judy Greer's in it, and she's in like playing this mean, like diabolical woman. And so it's just a very like, what if a 60-year-old woman actually had to defend herself against people 20 years younger than her, a man and a woman?
Yeah.
And I was like, this should have been well publicized. I mean, Emma Thompson was great as always.
Yeah.
So, and Judy Greer was really great being a bad person. Not her first time playing.
I always love seeing people who want to go against type like that.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, the best ever against type was Denzel Washington in Training Day.
Right, exactly.
Where it was just like he's always the hero, always the detective or the good dad or whatever, and it was just like, oh, this guy's a scoundrel.
Right.
And I was just like, he was so convincing and so evil. All right, let's start. I got the list here if you need to look at it. Let's you want to start from the low ones or the big?
We can. I think probably just like they do. Let's end on Best Picture.
All right. How about like a supporting actor?
Yes.
I think the nominees were Delroy Lindo in Sinners, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro in One Battle After Another, Stellan Skarsgård from Sentimental Value, your favorite movie, and Jacob Elordi from Frankenstein. I loved One Battle After Another as a movie.
Me too, and that's definitely the Oscar frontrunner in several categories. Definitely the big five, as they call it: actor, actress, picture, director, and screenplay.
Yeah,
that adapted in this case.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's two ways to look at this.
Okay.
Skarsgård was the early frontrunner. He's been in Hollywood for years.
Yeah, and he was
I don't think he's ever been nominated. Maybe once for something. Maybe not.
He's had a couple.
He was nominated for Breaking the Waves. I think.
I believe so. Recently, like a year or two ago.
No, I don't think he was.
Okay.
Maybe I'm not sure.
Okay.
You can correct me on that. But so he's considered like well, it's his time to win. There's
his turn, if you will.
Exactly. So that's a lot of things with that's exactly what's going to happen with P.T. Anderson this year. It's his time.
Yeah,
he's never won. I don't think
he's won any.
No, he's been nominated 11 times.
Really?
11 and has never won. 11. That's like Scorsese level.
Didn't There Will Be Blood? Was that? No, that was Coen Brothers. No, but
I mean, he was nominated for that. He didn't win. He didn't win adapted screenplay either.
Wow.
So he's never won.
Yeah. Delroy Lindo is one of those actors who I forget he's so good until I see him pop up into something.
Yeah.
I think the first time I saw him was that put him on my screen. Was Clockers. Was Spike Lee
film.
Yeah, playing the local street hood Rodney Little.
Right.
And he was so good at that. He's such a. It's always one of those things where I can't see a movie with him in it.
Right.
Without thinking of him as an evil dude.
And I can't remember if Delroy's been nominated before or not. Not that I can. Maybe I don't know. Yeah. I don't. Not that I can think of, but he's been around forever.
Yeah,
he's probably in his 70s now, near close to 80.
It's hard to tell with the blacks.
Right. I actually met Delroy. He was on a film that I was a PA on way back in the early aughts called The Last Castle. It's shot in Nashville, where I'm from.
Yeah.
And really nice guy. He was very cute, very kind, and I actually walked in on him. Tries to go get
changing.
No, but getting his as the makeup. Lady screamed at me later. I was polishing his dome. You don't need to come in there when I went.
Because he's bald. Yeah,
he's bald.
Yeah,
and I was going to makeup chair. They were ready for him to come to set.
Yeah, you're
supposed to go get him.
You were traffic.
Yeah,
knock.
I just came in. She said you didn't wait for me to tell you to come in. I'm like, here I'm this 20-year-old kid like. Okay, it's not like he was naked.
Yeah. It's some kind of vulnerable position or something like that.
Getting it on with
Delroy him or something. Yeah.
So he really nice guy.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to win. This is pretty much.
It's a pretty loaded.
It is. So there's two ways to look at this category. You've got Penn. And you've got Del Toro, who are from the same film.
Yeah.
So sometimes what happens is that the Academy splits it, and then you get a third person who manages to do it, which in this case would probably be Skarsgård, but Penn has most of the wins going into this.
Yeah, he's got such a stronger resume and career. And he was so good as the. He reminded me of like that whole movie was. It reminded me of like what was going on last year with like the ice raids,
and stuff.
But it was like shot in like 2023, 2024, and it was just like it was a freakishly good precursor. For talking about One Battle After Another. And he was just that Lockjaw.
Lockjaw, that was the character's name. Lockjaw.
Perfect, great name. And he was
totally made up, but yeah.
And I had never, I can't. It was one of those things where I can't see him as my first Sean Penn experience was Spicoli in Fast Times at Ridgemont High,
right?
And to see like that kind of range, and obviously you get older, and he's and he's taken some darker roles like Mystic River and stuff like that,
which he won for.
Yeah,
and then he won also for
was that supporting actor? Probably?
No, it was. I think it was Best Actor. Oh. No, maybe it was supporting for Mystic, and then Best Actor for Milk.
Yeah, Harvey Milk.
That's it.
Harvey Milk was a really that was
right.
It was such a good range, such a fucking amazing range.
And if he wins, that will put him in vaunted territory to have 3 acting Oscars. There's only about 5 people, who have done that, man and woman, too. So he's the front runner. The idea is that Del Toro could split the vote.
Yeah.
And then Skarsgård, again, people think it's Skarsgård's time. So it's pretty much, do you give it to somebody who's had it before to vaunt them into...
Like a lifetime achievement
exactly.
thing? That was the thing with DiCaprio a couple years ago, that I felt he got screwed on that. That was for Best Actor, though.
Right.
Benicio del Toro, I love him as an actor. That movie he was great in, but it was I may be wrong, but I felt like he was only on screen for 8 minutes.
I think it was longer than that, but he could sit. I would say
he dominates. He kills it when he's on the screen.
He's great.
And he's
Sensei.
Yeah, Sensei. Yeah, he's like his underground passage kind of guy, and it was great in it. But he also knows how to wrinkle in a little bit of humor and silliness and stuff like that into an intense movie. But I just didn't. But I like. Considering how much Sean Penn was in that movie, as opposed to Benicio del Toro, I know screen time and script lines isn't everything, but it just felt like it wasn't comparable.
There's as a little side note to that, talking about screen time and winning an Oscar.
Hopkins?
No, from the movie Network. There's
I'm mad as hell.
So Peter Finch won, but then William Holden, who is pretty much the lead of that film, his wife is on screen. I think they clocked it for like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's it.
Yeah,
and she won best supporting actress.
Yeah,
off of that. So it's that's like the shortest amount of screen time that's ever won an acting Oscar.
I need to rewatch that one.
I can't remember the actress' name, but she won for that. So I mean,
Anthony Hopkins won Best Actor for like 18 minutes in Silence of the Lambs.
That's true. Yeah,
because it was more about Jodie Foster, but
exactly.
Yeah, he won.
And then he made up for it on The Father.
Yeah,
when he was pretty much his movie, which is great. I love that film.
Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting one.
To me, I love Sean Penn and I love Delroy Lindo.
Yeah,
and I don't.
So
I saw those two movies. I didn't see the other ones.
Right.
So, yeah.
Elordi's great as the monster.
Yeah.
That was
Frankenstein.
Yeah. That's tied with my favorite film of the year. I guess we'll probably get that when we get the Best Picture. Of the ones that are nominated. And then who was the fifth person that we couldn't remember who was?
Delroy Lindo, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, Jacob Elordi, and
it was
Stellan Skarsgård.
Scar. Okay, so we talked about them all.
Yeah.
So it's going to be: do you give it to Penn, get his 3, or do you then? Let's say that's Elordi's. Congratulations, kid! You did well.
Hey, welcome to the big leagues.
Yeah, welcome to the big leagues.
You'll get more money whenever you get your next role, kind of thing.
Delroy's like, yeah, man. Like we finally give you one before you're gone. And so Del Toro's already won.
Also, it was like a horror movie. So it's like it was good. It was a good horror movie, and it was a well produced horror movie, and I appreciated it. But it was just like, it's just not the same thing. To me,
but horror's been. This is the most that horror's ever been
represented.
Yeah, represented the Oscars.
Nominated.
Yeah. So because
Ryan
Sinners
Coogler
has 15 noms, the most ever.
Would you call machine horror? Or was it what's it called? Weapons. Would you call that horror?
Weapons, yeah. Oh, definitely.
Definitely. I'd consider that horror.
Definitely.
Also. Sinners, obviously.
Yes, the Sinners got 16 noms, and that's the most ever.
Yeah.
So it's beat out.
What about
14? All About Eve, Titanic, and La La Land.
Is Hamnet was that horror? I didn't see.
No, it's a period drama.
Okay, Frankenstein, you could call it a horror, but I don't know.
Oh, definitely. It's gothic horror all the way. I mean,
it's
basically the first horror novel.
Yeah,
that was really kind of written by Shelley.
Yeah.
So I think probably Penn gets that, but that's still kind of up in the air.
You could justify. I think Penn is the choice.
Yeah.
To me, I'm going to move to best supporting actress. Once again, one battle after another. Tiana Taylor. I'm gonna butcher this woman's name. Wunmi Mosaka from Sinners.
Yep.
You're
probably better than me at that.
Another one. Also, I got to read my own handwriting too. So,
boy.
Inga Ypsilanti Ilias from Sentimental Value.
Yep.
Elle Fanning. I said that correct. She was also in Sentimental Value.
Yep.
And Amy Madigan in Weapons. Like I said, more horror. Two of the. Yeah, and the two people from the same movie.
Right.
Yeah.
This is Madigan's. She's won everything.
Everybody's
saying it's hers.
She won the Golden Globe, right?
Yeah. Nobody's like even talking about anybody else about that, really.
Yeah, because she was good at it.
Yeah, for everybody else's, I think it's their first noms.
I believe so.
It's like welcome to the party, kid.
Yeah.
I would imagine it may be probably the only noms that probably a couple of those people ever get. We'll see.
Well, yeah, Tiana Taylor didn't seem like she was also. It was another one where it didn't seem like she was in the movie that much.
I know. Yeah. But I mean, that's what supporting is. It doesn't have to be major supporting. It can be minor supporting, which is what I would call that.
Yeah.
But Madigan's a little nice little tidbit about that. It is she's the person with the longest, at least of the acting categories, the longest span between them.
Oh, between
40 years.
40 years between nominations.
40 years. She was nominated for a film in 1985. I can't remember the name of it. I saw it earlier when I was doing this research thing. Actually, did I write that down?
That's all right. Take your time.
Maybe I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't write that down.
I mean, when I saw Sinners, Masako was good, but it just didn't stick out as an Oscar-worthy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the standout performance in that is I was sad the guy who played the vampire wasn't nominated because he was really good.
Yeah.
But he would have been supporting actor. You had to squeeze somebody out.
It would have split the Delroy Lindo thing.
Exactly. Yeah. So I guess they were like, we'll give it to Delroy. He's never been nominated.
Yeah.
And of course, Michael B. Jordan's
phenomenal.
This is great.
Yeah.
And he just won the BAFTA, but we'll get to that in a little bit.
Well, yeah. And was that you that was celebrating him and Delroy Lindo on stage at BAFTA? Was that?
Oh no, that
was the guy with Tourette syndrome.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry.
Who got look, I know I'm from the South, but I know better than to use racial slurs at award shows.
You would you'd go in the back to do that.
Exactly. You know, that's not what you do. That's just not smart.
He's just trying to stir up some more sentiment for the Tourette's movie. That's his Oscar campaign.
Yeah.
He's like, see, look how bad. Look what I can't help it. That kind of
I'm sure like all lib woke people are just losing their minds. Do I have sympathy for this minority,
the handicap,
or the person with the handicap? Like,
oh jeez, yeah, I did. That was such a weird.
Sorry
moment.
for our left people. I know it's a tough corner to put yourself in, but
who do I feel sorry for? I mean, I don't think anybody. No, there's no winners.
Right.
There's no winners.
It's
a draw. It sucked.
But there are sinners in that.
There are no winners, but there are sinners. At least 3 of them. There we go. Oh, yeah. Dumbass. That's funny. I hate it when someone's as good as puns as I am. Here we go. All right. For actress, I had was Emma Stone from Begonia. Jessie Buckley from Hamnet. I had not seen that one. Kate Hudson, which surprised me for Song Sung Blue. Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I would kick you. I'd kick you. And God bless. From Sentimental Value, I butchered
Renata
reissue.
Yes, it's
I butchered her name.
Norwegian, Swedish. I'm not sure which one.
I mean, I love. I didn't see that many of these. I've really never liked Kate Hudson as an actress.
You know, I'm one of those few people who's never seen Almost Famous.
Really?
Yeah, and she was nominated for that.
And that's a good one too. Yeah,
right. It's one of those ones I've never taken the time to check out and watch.
Yeah.
So look, she was probably the biggest surprise of all of the nominees.
Yeah,
she came out of nowhere. I saw Song Sung Blue. I've seen all those films. It was good.
What was Song Sung Blue?
Was it like about Southern these two people that meet, and they are essentially they're cover artists. So they cover musicians, right? Okay. So they meet, and then they fall in love, and they decide that they're going to be a Neil Diamond cover band.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And so then things happen, and then there's triumphs and trials, and
they're both aspiring artists.
Yeah, exactly. And Hugh Jackman's really good. He's always good.
Yeah, he always brings it.
Yeah, I want to see that guy win an Oscar one day.
Well, I mean, I knew him so early as just action guy.
Yeah, right. Wolverine and
X-Men and all that shit. And then I was just like, and then when I saw, I think it was The Contender for him, where he played Gary Hart.
Right.
And I didn't realize how good his freaking acting chops were.
He's fantastic in The Fountain. Speaking of Aronofsky, that we were talking about earlier.
Yes.
That's a fantastic movie of his, and that didn't get him much traction. That's why I was like, oh, this dude can really act.
Yeah.
So Song Sung Blue, that was good for her. That's good. She's got another nomination.
Emma Stone, who's just, she's won like the last 2, or
she's won 2 of the last 4. I think.
Poor Things. I think she won.
Poor Things, and then
I know she won for
La La Land, right?
La La Land, yeah.
Yep.
So, that's her fucking range to go from that one.
So she got her too.
Yeah.
It's fine. Look, this is Jessie Buckley, so I'll just tell you that right now.
You think so for Hamnet?
If there is a hands down lock for any of the nominees, even Best Director, it is Jessie Buckley.
Well, this whole episode is being brought to you by Kalshi.
Right.
Put your money on this.
Put your money on that.
These are my locks. There we go. No,
yeah, she has swept everything. It's hers. She's fantastic in that movie. Hamnet, for people who don't know what that is.
I don't know enough about it.
It is sold to you as how Shakespeare and his wife Anne fell in love.
Yeah.
That's the first half of the movie.
The first
act.
Okay.
It's really about what inspired Hamlet, what inspired Shakespeare to write Hamlet.
Okay.
And I can't tell you what that is without kind of giving you a spoiler. So, as you know, I'll say it. Spoiler alert, you can mute for just like the next 30 seconds. Oh, and it's essentially about how the death of Shakespeare's son from sickness inspired him to
go darker.
Go through his grief, and he wrote Hamlet. Yeah. So that's essentially what this is about. And I didn't know that going into it. I wanted to be as I knew Shakespeare's son died.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was an inspiration for the actual
for that script. And
and so there is a fantastic climax in that film that is, if you're a fan of Matt Richter, he's nominated for Best Original Score. He's one of my favorite composers. He does like lots of New Age classical and stuff like that. A string guy. If you ever saw Shutter Island and that dream sequence where Leo is like holding his wife and there's that
he's flashback and
that's his piece of music which he recycles in this
for Hamnet.
Yeah, for Hamnet, and I hope he wins. If there's anybody I hope that wins, because I love the guy so much and what he does, he's been nominated never, so it's his first Oscar now. I doubt he'll win, but maybe he will. Maybe it'll be Dark Horse. Anyway, so this is Jessie Buckley's for sure.
Right on. I like Rose Byrne, and I think God, what was that? What was the Boston movie she did? I'm trying to remember which one it was.
Oh, about the Boston Marathon bombing?
I think it might have been that. I've seen her in like 3 movies where she played in Boston. I think I've always liked her, but she never really knocks my socks off.
Yeah, this is I would consider her to be this is a career defining performance for her. It's about a woman who goes through essentially kind of a midlife crisis. She's in her.
If I had legs, I'd kick you.
If I had legs, I'd kick you. And about her husband's traveling all the time. There's issues with their house. There's issues with their daughter.
Yeah,
she's daughter's sick, and so it's about her like having this crisis and how it's billed as like another like kind of indie comedy thing, but it's kind of dark.
Yeah,
and there's not dark like death or anything, but. She's really good in it. It's the best thing I've ever seen her do.
Yeah,
and the movie's all her.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed her, and then like she's one of those ones where I don't always pick her up in the movie, and then like I go back and go, oh shit, that was her.
Yeah,
just because she's that good of an actor, she falls into her roles
exactly
so well. If I can say. Best actor. This one's kind of heavy.
Yeah, this is one that with the BAFTA win for Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have you go through nominees first. Before.
For the nominees, 5 nominees for Best Actor: Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme, and Waymar Moura for Secret Agent.
The Secret Agent. Yeah.
The Secret Agent. Sorry.
I lied to you. I have not seen the movie with Ethan Hawke in it.
Oh yeah, I had not either.
I think it's the only one out of all of them I haven't seen.
Yeah. We're at the end of the show. We're at the end of the podcast.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
we're done. I'm out.
You just wasted everyone's time. Everyone that listened.
I apologize.
Yeah. Go ahead. So, I know. I love Ethan Hawke. I mean, I think he won for Boyhood, or was that or Rose or Arquette won for Boyhood? Was that the one?
Yeah, I think it was Arquette that won. He was nominated, I think, for that. He's been nominated several times. He's never won.
Yeah. I mean, I've always loved him with the Linklater trilogy he did.
Yeah. Before sunset, before sunrise, or whatever.
After midnight,
after
or whatever.
midnight.
So
and he was really good in that Paul Schrader film a few years ago about him playing the priest who is going through a crisis of faith.
Yeah.
So he was nominated for that. I think Hawk will get his one day. He's gonna have to like play some like older.
This didn't feel like it was it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see the film, but there's so many heavy hitters in here. So what everybody was thinking was that Chalamet,
that's who I thought
was gonna run away with this.
I didn't think he was gonna run it because you can't run away whenever it was Michael B. Jordan, Leonardo DiCaprio in the same thing. Yeah,
and I was wrong about the Jordan didn't win the BAFTA, or maybe he did, but he won the SAG, which was just last weekend.
Yes.
So that people are like, whoa, so his odds went up there. Chalamet's still the front runner, but We'll see. It could be Jordan to do this. And interesting thing about Chalamet's nomination is that at the age of 30, he's the youngest actor to earn 3 acting nominations since Brando.
Wow.
And he's also the youngest person to be nominated for both acting and producing in the same year, surpassing Warren Beatty.
Was he nominated for the Bob Dylan one?
Yes, he was.
Yep. Complete Unknown.
Complete Unknown. Yep.
And I'm trying to remember. I remember we saw that one. What's a creepy one where it was like them bones or something like that.
Oh yeah, the one from same director as Call Me by Your Name.
Yeah,
who did that one? Yeah, that was creepy, but
yeah, it was a good movie. It filled time. It was good.
Yeah.
I didn't know where it was going when he was. I did not want to like Timothée Chalamet as an actor.
Me too.
I had a personal bias somehow against him. I was just like, just a pretty boy, whatever.
Yeah, and I'm like, who's this kid? Like he was in the Spielberg movie with Tom Cruise, the Mars one. Why can't I think of it?
I know.
Why am I blanking? I'm not blanking. Invaders from Mars. It's the whole War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
Oh my God.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
I thought you said
but Chalamet was in
Hanks,
that. I hope he's in that.
Yeah. Oh, he was.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, young
He's
start.
really young.
Yeah, young start.
And I was like, who's this young punk coming up? And
and then I felt like it was Oscar bait with the gay movie.
Call Me by Your Name. And like I felt this way about DiCaprio too.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I was like, Titanic. Like who's this young kid?
Yeah,
he's just a good looking face who has a little bit of talent.
Yeah,
and then,
he knows how to. Right. He knows how to. And then it took me a while to fucking take him serious. I think around Departed is when I started taking him seriously.
Right.
And I was like, and then Wolf of Wall Street, where he was still playing a pretty boy, but I was like, he the range throughout that movie, and it took me a while to start liking. And then I think the Howard Hughes one, I really appreciated.
The Aviator, he was really great in. The thing that got me liking him was Catch Me If You Can.
Yes, the Money Counterfeiter.
Yes,
with Tom Hanks.
I was like, oh, this guy can play some adult, and then he did Revolutionary Road after that, which I was like, oh, now he can hold his own with another really good actor.
Was that Tim Robbins?
No, it was Kate Winslet who was in that.
Okay,
I say actor in the general term.
Okay, right. Yeah. Look at you, you're so progressive. You're so progressive, John Boyd. You are so progressive. You're going to lose your Tennessee card anytime soon.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And so I think. This is probably Chalamet, but if there is a dark horse, well, it's not really a dark horse. It's probably it could be. I
could see Michael
Jordan too, because this is his second nom, I think.
Yeah, it's just what, Black Panther?
Black Panther, or
he didn't get nominated for Creed, did he?
Maybe I don't think so.
And it's like Creed was a boxing movie, and it was good. He was good, but it was still a boxing movie. It was it was a Rocky spin, and then Black Panther was a good superhero movie, but it was a superhero movie,
right? But that was nominated for Best Picture and Best Director, and so the Academy loved that, obviously.
Yeah.
And speaking of Academy love, one thing I didn't know about that's
go with it
is that.
Yeah.
With all the Sinners noms, it broke the record for the most black individuals nominated in a single film at 10.
That's it was, Ryan Coogler was nominated for Best Director.
Right.
Yeah. Of the director I could see him winning that possibly, but
not his time.
Not his time. Too young still. Yeah. Fair. It was. What did he do before that? I'm trying to remember the one Coogler did before this.
Fruitvale Station. All right.
Fruitvale Station. That was Michael B. Jordan. That was Michael B. Jordan's first movie. I think that was the one
He's really good in that too.
Yeah, it was like a true one when he got murdered by a cop in Oakland police. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember seeing that. It was on Netflix.
Right, and then I think it's Creed after that.
Okay, Creed, yeah.
And then Black Panther.
Okay, yeah. That was
Black Panther 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh.
And Sinners now.
So
I think those are his 5 that he's done. So, I mean, he's come really far,
He took the indie route, ran with it. Yeah.
So,
and he's making money off the movies, too. So, it's just, and like I said, getting critical acclaim. He's
and he produces, because he produced Creed 2 and Creed 3, too. So, I mean, like, the guy is on his ascent, no doubt. Yeah. He'll get his one day. But, I mean, look, this is all PTA.
It feels like it just because, I mean, I've loved Paul Thomas Anderson ever since I saw Boogie Nights. Mm-hmm. I came back and saw Hard 8 later.
Right, me too.
Yeah. But it's just So I'll just with actor. I think we're probably. I think I'm leaning toward Timothée Chalamet, but I could also see Michael B. Jordan winning this.
Yeah, I think it's between them two.
That's my take. Leonardo DiCaprio was good, but it was just there was just too much overshining.
Yeah, he already has this. I mean,
and this was good. This was a good performance.
Yeah.
It was him not playing a pretty boy. It was him playing it was him playing like a Coen Brothers Big Lebowski character, basically.
I agree. Yeah, he's kind of bumbling his way through all this.
He's smoking roaches throughout the whole thing,
trying to remember the secret code or whatever.
That's
the secret phrase.
Yeah,
is hilarious.
Do you know what time it is?
No,
what time is it? God damn it!
I just didn't know this. I'm so high. That was one of the best parts of the movie.
Oh, it was so funny. Yeah. From One Battle After Another. We just Best Picture. I'm just gonna name them because there was like 10 of them. Good Lord. For the Best Picture noms were Secret Agent. Mm-hmm. I'm not familiar with that one. Marty Supreme. I liked it. I really liked it. It was a little long, but I really liked it.
Agreed.
F1. Liked it. Didn't love it. Frankenstein. I'm ambivalent just because it's a monster movie to me. It was a good one, but One Battle After Another, I really loved that movie. Begonia, it didn't leave a great impression on me. Was it Train Dreams?
Mm-hmm.
I did not see that one. Sinners, it was a horror movie. It was well done. It was great production value. It wasn't quite as predictable as a typical horror movie.
Right.
Hamnet I didn't see. In sentimental value I didn't see just because it just seemed so slow, and according to you I was pretty accurate in that.
Yeah. It's again that's too long as well, and like I'll just start there.
Okay.
So sentimental value, granted I'd worked a long day
that
day, but I rarely fall asleep in films even when I am tired.
Yeah. You don't do it as often as I do.
No.
Yeah.
So, or for as long.
Yeah.
Because I literally fell asleep. I fell asleep so hard and fast that I did a little bit of a, and then I woke myself up as I was like trying to fall over.
Well, did you get the recliner? Were you in the recliner seats?
I was in the recliner seats at AMC.
That'll get you. They'll get you, man. It's good. They're comfy.
I woke up just in time to see the guy next to me like look over at me. Is like
he was about to shush you.
Yeah.
But
I'm like, sorry.
He's like,
sorry. And then,
no, you shouldn't. It's like, hey, man, it's their fault.
Right? They're speaking half of the language I don't understand. The other half is English, and then it's boring even when it's in English.
Yeah.
Sentimental value is just, it's too long. Good acting's in it, no doubt.
Yeah.
It's essentially about this father who's been estranged with his two daughters.
Stellan Skarsgård.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he comes back into their life. He wants to make a movie that's inspired by the suicide of his mother.
Oh, Jesus
And then
Christ.
he wants to cast his daughter to play his mother.
Oh, fuck that.
So it's like some really digging in and so his daughter doesn't want to do it.
Yeah,
so then he goes and gets, of course, it's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Then he goes and gets this American starlet who's played by Elle Fanning.
To
come and play it.
Okay.
And then the daughter gets jealous, and there's like all this family dynamics and stuff. So, and Stellan's really good in it.
Yeah. I think it's a good story. It just didn't seem like it was a...
Yeah, I don't think it was Best Picture worthy.
Yeah.
That's from the same
I'm sure it touched some people,
Right.
and family dynamics are real and those kind of things.
And this director who did that, he'd done The Worst Person in the World. That was his, I think it's 2 years ago. And I think the actress who's also nominated for supporting actress, Renata, whatever her last name is, I'll butcher it. She was in that. And so that was nominated for Best International Feature that year. So this is him making his way up. This is better than I thought. The Worst Person in the World.
Yeah.
But again, an interesting thing about Stellan's nomination is that he's the first actor nominated for Best Supporting Actor.
Okay.
For a non-language international film.
A non-language.
So essentially, think of best, like a movie that's nominated for
best foreign, like a British or Australian or something.
No. It's best non-English film.
Non-English. Oh, non-English.
So they used to call the category best foreign film.
Yeah.
And the stipulation was that it had to be not in English.
Yeah. Okay.
So then they changed it because foreigners and people like to think, it's some foreign films. So they decided best international feature.
Okay.
And I was shocked at that. Yeah. No person who's ever acted in any film nominated for foreign language. Now, granted, it could have been nominated also for Best Picture, so that's different.
Yeah.
But according to that tidbit, it had to be strictly international. No, this is the first time a supporting actor nomination has ever come out of any of those films in the history of the Academy.
Oh, for best? Yeah.
For best supporting, yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's always been kind of like just disregarded.
Right.
Like, to me, it's like for foreign films, Parasite was one that really like changed the game for that.
It did.
Yeah. So,
which sad. I was not a big fan of that film.
You weren't?
I didn't like it.
I completely enjoyed it. To me, it was like a Hitchcock film or something to me. But it was two different films in my opinion.
Oh, it was. Once you figure out what the hell's going on, right? Then you're like,
and then you figured it out, and like, oh, okay, and then it was just like, oh, and then it got dark, and then it got stabby. Yeah. So.
Again, I thought that one was too long too.
Yeah.
But the funny thing about Sentimental Value is that literally half of it's in English.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
it's still foreign. Yeah,
it still counts as foreign.
I'm
not sure if does the Academy make a designation. Must be 51.4%.
Yeah. Well, you know how we love. Nominated. You know how we love our quotas here.
Exactly. All right. So one thing we did miss out about talking about Secret Agent for. So that actor Wagner Moura, he's the first Brazilian ever nominated for Best Actor.
Okay.
Which is not surprising.
Yeah. I can't think of too many.
Also it's. Brazil's been up and coming for a while. It's finally sort of made it
as a film market.
As a film market, yeah. So it's finally like coming to its own recently. Like Fernando Meirelles, who did City of God.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So he's one of the most well-known Brazilian directors, etc. Right? And so Secret Agent was also nominated. That was boring, and it was too long again. And the movie. All right, I'm just done.
Go ahead. Go with it.
I'm gonna have to ruin some stuff for people. If you want to see Secret Agent, I'm about to ruin some stuff.
All right,
so here we go.
Here you go. You give them 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
Okay, so essentially, this movie is about this revolutionary guy who isn't really even that revolutionary. He's just been fingered as being revolutionary because he went to some meetings.
Okay.
Right? So these leftist meetings.
Wrongly accused.
Right. So it's set during the 70s in Brazil whenever there was a right-wing dictatorship there. And so he's been wrongly terminated. He just went to some meetings. That's it.
Like a McCarthy
and he's a college professor. So, it's like,
liberal-leaning,
ivory tower stuff.
Yeah.
So it's about him going through this safe house system and like trying not to get discovered. He left his son with his parents, so he's got his son, his wife.
So the human sacrifice side of it.
Right, and then his... so he's not actually a secret agent in that idea. He's not spying on anything. His wife was killed because of the same beliefs. Yeah. So it's another reason why he's going hiding.
So the stakes are high.
Right. Yeah. So, the movie starts out pretty well. It goes, and it's a little long. He's bouncing from safe house to safe house.
Yeah, and it just dragged.
It dragged a little bit. I think it's 2 hours and 40 minutes, 2.5 hours, something like that.
Oh, fuck that.
But the 3/4 of the way through the movie, it cuts to the present. And you were in the past the whole time. You thought it was just a linear story about the past. No, it comes. It
is like, we're doing this now too.
We're doing this now. Turns out there's this girl, this history major at this college who is
discussing it, or
who found these tapes.
Dissertation.
So there's all these tapes that are made during like the 70s. And now she's all of a sudden you discover this whole
at the 3/4 part. At the 3/4 point,
everything you've seen has been her reconstructing the timeline about what's happening.
Fuck that.
And then it sticks in the present for the rest of the film, and then you find out that your lead guy, Wagner Moura, you found out he actually doesn't live through this. He's assassinated in the street from the front page of a newspaper clipping. You never actually ever see that cathartic moment.
Yeah, such a letdown. No payoff. No.
I was like, what is this?
It's like building to a crescendo and kneecapping the crescendo.
Exactly. I was angry about it.
Yeah.
It's one of those films that I found.
It made you feel something.
Yeah, or it's the films that critics like have to go, oh, that's different.
It's
different. It's good.
Yeah, there's a difference between different and good. Yeah,
just because it's different doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, exactly.
So that of all the movies nominated, that one I'm the most angry at. Even though I fell asleep during Sentimental Value, I could have fallen asleep during Secret Agent, but then the 3/4 mark, I was red boiling hot.
You were too angry to sleep.
I was too angry to sleep. Wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, don't never sleep angry. Never sleep angry. Begonia, I saw it and I felt it dragged. I don't think it's a best picture. I thought it was an okay movie. Mm-hmm. I can appreciate it as an original script. I can appreciate a good cast. I can appreciate good performances. But I just didn't. It was one of those where it didn't feel like it had enough meat on it. When I found out it was nominated, I was just like, I watched it because also there was like some interesting casting choices and stuff like that, and so that intrigued me. And I was just like, okay. To me it was like a 5.5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10.
This Yorgos.
Yeah.
I'm a butcher's last name. I say it. Latanthamos or whatever.
Yeah, I like him.
He's a critical darling.
Yes. Well, I liked last year the one he did.
Poor Things was fantastic. It's his best film that he's done.
Yeah.
I love that. In my opinion, it was more of a woman's film, a feminist film, than Barbie was that year, and everybody was mad that Barbie wasn't nominated for more. But I really think that film, even though it's made by a man,
I get,
I felt that it was.
I never thought about it.
I never thought about comparing
the two. Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
To like
feminism
what it's like being a woman, and just because a man directed it doesn't mean that a man can't have feminist feelings, ideals. That may get you some hate mail there, but I'm not saying that Barbie wasn't. Barbie was really good.
I get enough hate mail on my own.
So he's a critical darling. I didn't like Killing of a Sacred Deer. I didn't like Dogtooth very much. That's like his first one, Dogtooth.
What was the one last year? I was like,
it was like the anthology, the chopped up one. I didn't even see it.
I enjoyed it.
You liked it? Okay.
Well, it was like 5. It was the same actors, and I like that. I like that idea. I think it was Sounds of something or something. Kinds of Kindness.
That's it.
Jesse Plemons and Miley, I think,
and Emma Stone again.
Yeah.
The Favorite was okay. I liked that. It was all right. The Lobster was like what?
Lobster! I loved Lobster.
I liked it until I did. Until I was like, well, what the hell's going on here? And
I thought Lobster was fucking amazing.
Colin was really great.
John C. Reilly is just
he's really good at it.
I just love the idea. It was just like you can relate as a single guy, where it was just like if you don't find somebody and marry within this short amount of time, you're gonna be like an animal and left in the woods,
right?
And then we're gonna hunt you. The couples will hunt you, and it was just I thought that was it was so
it was really good idea.
The representation,
I think
it was weird.
Yeah,
but,
I think most of his films are too long, but
he gets a little bit self-indulgent.
That's very European cinema, so that is what it is. So Begonia, I don't know why it's nominated. I thought it was all right. The whole
I think it was just
and I won't ruin the ending for this one because it really is a twist that, in my opinion, is BS.
Yeah, it was not. It wasn't earned.
No, it wasn't earned. It really wasn't set up that well either. You never had any indication of what could happen in the end, other than one of the characters ranting about it.
Who
you're led to believe is absolutely nuts.
Yeah, I need to rewatch it.
Anywho,
actually, I'm not going to, but
don't.
F1. I thought F1 was good, but I didn't think it was an Oscar movie.
Look, this is the one that the Academy's got to get. Like, if it wasn't F1, it was going to be Avatar, because they want to throw in usually
a
big mainstream summer film to be interested.
Yeah.
F1 was my favorite movie this summer.
Really?
I liked it a lot.
Summer, I guess.
Yeah, last summer. I liked it a lot.
It was good.
I felt the racing scenes were fantastic.
Oh yeah, the way it was shot was beautiful.
Again, if you say that's the first thing out of your mouth about a movie, like, I love the way it was shot, I love how those scenes were filmed.
Yeah, okay.
Probably it's not the best of films, but look, for a summer film, to me it was like Top Gun Maverick. It was a lot of fun.
Top Gun Maverick was a silly movie, but it was also a good one. It was also well done. They honored the story
exactly.
And I mean, you forget that Tom Cruise is a bad motherfucker that can carry a movie. It's just
and both directed by Joseph Kosinski, who did F1, and Hans Zimmer works with him in both those scores. The F1 score to me was awesome.
Yes,
it was all Hans Zimmer.
It was intense.
All synths.
I didn't realize it was Hans Zimmer until you just said that. And I go, "Yep, that makes sense."
And that's a lot of people don't know that's how Hans Zimmer started out his composing career. It was all electronic in the '80s, which is a perfect time for it, right?
Yeah.
So Tangerine Dream and Vangelis, like doing all those synth scores. That's what he got started. He learned to bring in other things as he matured as a composer. So I love the score to that. A lot of fun.
My favorite Hans Zimmer is still True Romance.
Oh yeah,
where it was just playful. The music with that one. Sorry,
So that's only, I think, other than two technical categories, that's the only nomination F1 got. I don't think it's going to win any. But hey, kid, lucky you're nominated.
Good for him. Look, we've talked about Sinners. Like I said,
right.
I thought it was a good movie. I thought the performances were good. I liked the plot. I liked the writing. I liked everything about it. I don't love horror movies.
Well, there you go.
I thought it was something that it was off the beaten path, but it was still good. It still met it. The ending was earned.
Yeah.
It was a good movie. I just. the demonic kind of message against it, like. Or taking down the devil kind of thing,
right?
And I could appreciate that, I thought it was good. But to me there was the other two movies. To me, it was like Marty Supreme and One Battle After Another. And I think One Battle After Another is going to be the
it's pretty much PTA's year.
Yeah.
So he'll get picture.
Yeah.
He's a producer on that.
Yeah.
He'll get director. He'll get adapted screenplay.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Because I had only seen him, like in I guess like a handful of movies. He'd had like some, like 30 seconds of action in movies. You know what I mean? Like in Boogie Nights, with the shoot up at the donut shop, or what was the other one in where Philip Seymour Hoffman and Adam Sandler go at it in
A Punch Drunk Love.
Punch Drunk Love, where they the car wreck and that guy, I think was that Emma Thompson in that?
It was
some British chick.
Emma
Watson. Okay, that's where I got messed up.
Yeah.
But I and like everything I've seen him in, there was really never an action.
Right.
And the way that it was a long movie, but I felt it was earned.
It never felt long.
I didn't notice how long it was till I walked out.
Right.
And I was just like, oh shit, because it kept moving. He packed so much action, so much good plot. It was current times vibe to it. You had really, you had a killer cast with, obviously Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro. I'm gonna forget the one girl's name. Not Tiana Taylor, but
the other one.
Yeah, and I hate to say the other one, but the mother.
Yeah.
And it was just such it was an interesting story, just about like the revolutionaries, like what happened to them afterwards.
Right.
The period piece for the wardrobe was just so it was so goddamn intense. It was so well done, and I felt like just it was at the right time at the right place, and the way the chase scene at the end in the hills,
fantastic.
I mean. That's to me that was just like just a chef's kiss on that girl Chase Anthony, I think her name, or
yes,
fucking amazing,
so good,
and
revelation,
and I felt like it was the thing they did with her. It was really smart. Was they didn't really bring her out till halfway through, and let her breathe in the movie. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was just because she was like she was treated like an item. For the first half of the movie, and then it was like she was a real person, and it was just to me it was just perfect. One battle after another. To me, it was go ahead.
It's timely, obviously, with the locking up of
ICE detainment,
immigrants,
and stuff like that.
And the
people that are protesting the government,
people that are protesting
kind
government,
of anti-fascist, whatever.
There's the whole race thing that's between Sean Penn and him preying on the black girls.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was. It didn't seem like it was non-consensual either. That would. I couldn't tell.
Well, I think it was her trying to manipulate the situation just so she wouldn't get hurt or what have you. Which it's that's a big thing.
Use your feminine wiles to
right. I mean, that's
to get away from a villain.
Exactly. And that's the thing about sexual assault, where a lot of women,
a place of authority over somebody.
Yeah, they feel like they have to play along for a little while just so they can hopefully get out of the situation, so they won't get killed.
Fair.
So there's just all those undertones going on, and again, he's never really done an action film, and it mostly is an action film. It was poignant. It was just, and it was poignant and well done. And I did not think he had that kind of legs in him. Nobody thought he did. I mean, because he does his own thing.
He's always quirky,
right?
Kind of like a little bit more mainstreamy Wes Anderson.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got his own kind of signature on things. And whenever I saw the previews for this, I was just like, oh, they're trying to make it look like an action movie,
right?
And I was just like, all right, because, and then like Paul Thomas Anderson, what? Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
And
this is only his second film, I think, that he's adapted.
Uh-huh.
Is that right? There Will Be Blood is based off Upton Sinclair's Oil. And then this one is based off...
Upton Sinclair? Yeah.
No, it's his third one. Inherent Vice was a Thomas Pynchon. I think Licorice Pizza is his own.
Yes, I believe it was.
And then this one is an adaptation of another Thomas Pynchon novel, I think.
Okay, I think so. I don't know
It is an
that.
adaptation. I can't remember exactly what it is. It's just his time.
Yeah.
And he's done so much that's deserved. That's been nominated 11 times, never won.
I assumed he won something for their Will.
No, everybody did.
Well, I guess that was the same year as No Country for Old Men, wasn't it?
Yes, 2009, I believe. Yeah,
No,
he's had performances that have won.
Yeah,
like Daniel Day-Lewis won.
Yeah,
right.
For Daniel Playview. Yeah,
right. And then
some of his The Master, I think was that him? The Master.
Yeah, this Master. Yep.
Yeah, with Seymour Hoffman. Yeah,
he was nominated,
and Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah.
Yep. They were both nominated, but neither won. So he's had lots of nominations for his films. He's never won anything.
That was the Scientology one. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
it was, but it wasn't. But it was.
Right.
Yeah.
If he did say it was, he'd be sued in oblivion. That's what they do best.
I'm the one that's going to get sued.
Right.
Me and you. Sorry. Oh, you backed off. It's all me.
That's true.
Yeah. That's why I brought you on this podcast, just so you could get share the burden.
At least half of the attorney's fees is going to take.
Fair. I like I said, I loved Marty Supreme. It was a good original story. It the closest thing I could compare it to was, just because Timothée Chalamet was so good, but it was like an updated version. I didn't realize how corny this is going to sound, like Forrest Gump, but then I didn't realize it was such a table tennis reference, probably.
Oh yeah.
And then, and then I go, oh, duh, I'm a dummy, but it was, just the evolving over time kind of thing, the period piece aspect of it. It was a great escapism. It was a, hero's journey kind of thing. Great performance from Gwyneth Paltrow in it.
Yep.
It was a damn good movie, but it was just like, to me, it's just one battle after another is the one that's going to win it.
Yeah. This is one of the Safdie brothers.
Yeah, Benny
right?
Safdie. Yeah.
There's a whole story about why he and his brother split up, which I learned only last month.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it'll take it too much time. But if you guys are curious, look into why Benny and Josh are no longer working together.
Oh,
they did Uncut Gems, which I love a lot.
I loved Uncut Gems.
Favorite awesome film.
Good Time,
which is really good. Robert Pattinson's in it.
Yeah.
And so is I think it's Benny playing
one of the knuckleheads.
He's like mentally challenged.
Yes,
I think
like the brother of Robert Pattinson's
trying to get him out of bad situations.
Get him out of the institution.
Yeah, exactly. So that was a great film as well. I didn't see their one before that, but this is.
And also, wasn't Benny Safdie? Wasn't he in Licorice Pizza, as I recall?
I think he is.
Yes, he was the gay politician.
He was.
Yeah.
And he was also in that "It's Me Again, God, It's Me Again, Margaret."
Are You There?
Are You There?
It's Me,
like
Margaret.
That. He played the dad of the girl. And
Adam Sandler film. He was in the Happy Gilmore reboot.
And he's a good actor.
Yeah, he's good
too. He's really good, but he's also, I think, a really good director too. Yeah. So they both did something on their own this year. I can't remember the one that Benny. Oh, he did the Rock about the MMA fighter.
The Smashing Machine.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good one.
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
So
both of those.
God, it didn't even fucking look like.
I know, right? That's why it's nominated for best makeup.
Fair. So definitely got to win.
Both those films are too long. I think these guys have issues with length. Uncut Gems was, I think, too long too.
I thought Uncut Gems was long but worth it.
Yeah, I mean, it never lets up.
Also, it was like a freaking acid trip to watch in the theater.
Yeah.
I bet. It was intense.
I bet.
Because I remember I saw it around Christmas time, because I think it came out Christmas, and I went to go see it, and I was just like, I needed to just like walk. I needed to get up and walk around halfway through. I needed an intermission because it was just so many.
They don't let up, which is what Good Time is, Uncut Gems, as well as this is what Marty Supreme should have been, but because it was too long, I felt like for the first 3/4 of the film, it just doesn't stop.
It's
the
squeeze.
One thing happening.
It's like I think it's like a quick frame rate too they use or something,
and
it's just so intense.
It's so frenetic. It puts this anxiousness in the viewer of like, oh my god,
yeah.
And when like
what's next?
And then whenever the tub falls through my girlfriend like yelled, mainly because of
the build up to it.
Yeah, oh my god. Yeah. So that's what these guys do best. They build this
crescendo,
tension, and then they just don't let it up until you're like, I got to take time out, and then finding where to take that time out is where I think Marty Supreme's biggest error is.
Well, I mean, that's what Darren Aronofsky had to learn how to do. Mm-hmm. You know, because you remember his early stuff. With
Requiem for a Dream and Pi, they don't let up either.
Yeah,
right?
A Machinist, I think, was that him too?
No, that wasn't.
Okay,
no,
but
it wasn't him.
Okay, but it was just Requiem for a Dream, great movie, but it was just like you just needed an oxygen tank for it, you know? It was
and so
great performances and stuff.
And then his next film is, after that, is The Fountain, which is it's ruminating, is a good way to put it.
Yeah.
It's still really good, but it was slower. I think he listened to, you know.
He listened to his notes?
He listened to his notes, apparently.
Whoever's financing him?
Yeah. So, you know, I really like Marty Supreme a lot, but just like we said, in the face of Sinners and One Battle After Another, I don't think it has a chance.
No.
Sinners, what I love about Sinners is that it's an original idea.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. And
it's original horror film idea, and so it's the most nominated horror film ever for the Oscars.
I felt like it wasn't too ham-fisted over the head with the satanic stuff of it. You know?
I mean, like, and the idea that, like, the way that, which is, I love the
Klan backdrop of it, or
I love
I'm a member of a certain society.
I thought you said clam. You said clan.
Yeah, well, no.
So it's a lot like.
No, that was Poor Things.
That's right. It was. So this movie's a lot like what people call it, like From Dusk Till Dawn. Right?
Yeah,
it's a heist film, not a
Robert
vampire
Rodriguez
film.
Yeah,
and now this is like a gangster film that turns into a vampire film. And the debate, which is a lot of what you call when you learn at film school, is that you have a central idea. Is that
your A theme and your B theme?
Yeah, essentially, it's like racism is bad. Yeah. This is how do you cure racism? Is the argument?
Yeah.
So the vampires. Idea is that, well, we're not racist here, we're all vampires. So won't you just come join us? But you got to kill other people. But we're not racist.
We're not the racists.
We're all just one happy family.
Exactly.
That's an argument.
Yeah.
It's not the right one, obviously. And then, you know, the other side, the brothers are like, no. Like,
they want to be about their money, too.
We don't want to kill people just to have a better utopia, to have a racist less.
Too much pie in the sky.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right. So, I don't want to be a vampire. It's no fun. I want to see the sunlight. Right?
Yeah. I want to.
So, and it's, I think, Coogler's most mature film from a filmmaking standpoint. You know, he had to make a Marvel film, Black Panther 1 and 2. Fruitvale is a great indie film.
It was an indie first startup. Yeah,
it's that Creed is a good
action movie.
Great Hollywood film, but
franchise movie. Yeah,
and so just for what it's been able to do, I'm
impressed.
Yeah, and it deserves all the nominations it's got.
I'm impressed. To me, it just wasn't Best Picture.
Because one battle after another. Yeah. And some other tidbits about Sinners is that Ruthie Carter, she became the most nominated black woman for any category with her 5th nomination for production design.
Oh shit, good
That's
for her.
Great. The cinematographer, her name is Autumn Arkapow. She became the first woman of color nominated for best cinematography.
I'd heard that.
Yep. Yeah. But my prediction is that,
and so they're probably going to win some of those. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So my prediction is that
there's usually like some kind of compensatory.
Yeah. What happens is that if you have two films that are both Academy loves a lot.
Yeah. Trade-off kind of thing.
So I'll give one film all the major categories.
The major roses.
Gets all the technical
the secondary
ones,
roses.
Which usually wins the most numbers. This is what's going to happen. I think Sinners is going to win the most number of Oscars, but it's going to get shut out
of the big ones.
Yeah. Except for original screenplay. They give Coogler original screenplay because he really deserves it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a good. But I think best actor. I think it's still going to be Chalamet over Michael B. Jordan.
I think so too.
Just because body of work. Kind of thing, and I hate to say it, you know, we both, anybody who watches this and is a movie nerd, you know, it's kind of a lifetime achievement thing, even if it was a great performance, but it has to blow out of the water.
Yeah, exactly.
To beat that, you know, so, and everybody had to go through it, you know, everybody has gone through it.
Yep.
So anyway,
so I guess if I'm going to put my money where my mouth is about, I'd say Sinners wins 8 Oscars.
I have no idea.
And then One Battle After Another takes 5.
All right, so we're gonna kind of do a recap.
Yeah.
Is that right? So I think we had for supporting actor, I'm going with Sean Penn.
Yep.
For One Battle After Another. Supporting actress, Amy Madigan for Weapons.
Yep, it's hers.
Leading lead actress. You were Jessie Buckley.
It's hers
for Hamnet.
No argument. Yeah.
And to me, leading actor to me was Timothée Chalamet.
Yep.
I could see Michael B. Jordan winning that.
Yep.
But
it's possible.
To me, yeah. And for Best Picture, I think we're both in agreement on One Battle After Another.
Yep. And we forgot director.
What?
And we forgot director.
I didn't. I forgot to. Yeah. I mean,
but that's
probably
gonna
be Paul Thomas Anderson too.
It is his. Yeah.
To me, it's always like it's the same thing, but it's not. But it is.
But they often split, right? So one thing that could happen, is like that if they wanted to compensate Coogler, let's say they give original screenplay, they could say we'll give him Best Director. PTA still gets his Oscars for producing and for adapted screenplay.
Yeah.
Everybody walks away happy.
Yeah.
That's another possible
the win-win situation.
But I think this year because
it's so lame they do that.
I know, right? They just want to spread the wealth around. Hollywood liberals.
Exactly. It's just like we're gonna pretend like we're socialists.
And you get one, and you get one,
and you get a trophy, and you get a trophy.
Can't give you too many. Oh, you already have one. Oops.
And then we're gonna go back to our gated mansion. Here we go. But we want everyone to feel equal. Here we go. And then we're going to retreat to our gate.
Because I'm like one of you. I'm just like one of you. Forget the fact of my $1 million bank account and my mansion.
We're going to retreat to.
I'm a lot like you.
Yeah, I'm just like you.
Yeah.
I retreat to my gated mansion and drink the bloods of children.
That's right.
Here we go. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, you are writing.
Yes.
I love the script you wrote, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for helping the table read that.
It felt like a throwback. It felt like the fun kind of shit, like the Happy Madison type vibes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's what I was going for. Yeah.
I want to. Is there a way I could tell people to follow you or something like that? I know
I'm not much on social media. I mean, I'm on Facebook.
Yeah. John Boyd, you can find him, my friend, or whatever.
Want to, maybe see me? Mm-hmm. You can, make a
catch him at
clown of myself. You can see me at AMC, but
catch him at karaoke at the Woods.
Yeah, right, karaoke at the Woods, which I am a 2-time karaoke champion.
Yes, that's where the movie goes.
Yeah. But if you want to look me up on Facebook, I'm John Daniel Boyd in Los Angeles. That's how you'll find me. Easy breezy.
I didn't know if you had a public profile, that kind of.
Oh yeah, I do actually. I'm searchable. You just can't see all the posts, thankfully.
That's
good.
Yeah, especially if you get drunk during an SC football game.
Oh that doesn't go over.
Yeah,
too well.
It's like fuck Lincoln Riley and fuck Oregon and blah blah blah. Just see it. And like, oh, John's. If I didn't keep track of the game, I'd just see John's feed. I go, okay, I guess they didn't win today. Here we go.
Lots of four-letter words.
Yeah,
yes.
Fun.
Lots of four-letter words to the other team.
Yes, absolutely, dude. This has been fun, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. I had a great time.
Yeah, guys. Thanks for listening. If you like the episode, share it, like it, rate it on Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff. Write a review. Find John on Facebook. John Daniel Boyd?
Yes.
Yeah, I said, okay, good.
John Daniel Boyd, Los Angeles.
JDB, the notorious JDB. Like I said, thanks for listening. And if you like the episode, if you're interested, join the Patreon. You get episodes early and all that good stuff. Thank you for listening. Later.
Support for Obnoxious Valid Points is not brought to you by Audible. Audible, are you too stupid to read a book? Have one read to you. You'll find no books or mentions of books at patreon.com/ovpoints.